Before empires collapsed under tanks, before nations rose with steel, there was one man. A slave, with no army, no armor, no crown, who dared to defy Rome itself. His name was Spartacus. He was not born into legend. He was dragged into chains. A Thracian soldier, betrayed and sold, condemned to fight not for glory, but for entertainment. Yet in the sand of the arena, he discovered something far greater than survival. He discovered destiny. Plutarch wrote of him, intelligent, cultured, more than a barbarian. Rome branded him a gladiator, but his heart carried the fire of a commander. In Capua's infamous gladiator school, Spartacus began to whisper of freedom. Imagine it: torches burning, iron shackles clanking, the stench of blood in the air. 70 men, armed with kitchen knives and stolen courage, break their chains. The walls of Capua tremble as the slaves turn from victims into warriors. At Mount Vesuvius, Rome thought hunger would starve them into surrender. But Spartacus braided vines into ropes, descended the cliffs, and struck like thunder from behind. A praetor's army destroyed in a single night. The world had witnessed the birth of a rebellion. To his followers, Spartacus was more than a leader. He was proof that the broken could rise. Each man fought not for conquest, but to tear away the weight of chains. But Rome does not forgive. Crassus built walls of stone and walls of fear. Betrayed by pirates, trapped by legions, Spartacus chose death over chains, slaying his horse, charging into the storm, blade in hand, until the very end. His body was never found, but his story never died. 6,000 crucified lined the road to Rome, yet the whisper of Spartacus still defies empires. If this tale of courage moved you, leave a like, subscribe, and remember, history is not written by the victors alone, but by those who dared to rise.